Okay, so welcome to the Skank City Podcast. I am Captain Lou, who is marioinreal.feels on Instagram, and I'm joined here with these other morons. We got Daquan Instagram, who is Amy likes spiders but why on Instagram.
No, it's
Nate.
Yes. His real name is Nate.
No, I think you got it wrong. No.
All right, look, it's not part of his birth certificate, okay? So we got Funky. All right.
Let's go for the stone.
Hey, your volume's loud. Oh yeah, hey, what's up, guys? Funky.
Funky is Senior Funky Kong on Instagram.
Hi.
Nothing more. He likes tits.
Yes, very good.
He's kek.it.ralph on Instagram.
I'm Ralph.
You don't want to know more info about him other than he's a Wiccan. Don't anger him. NASA the Lamp. NASA the Lamp. This is my home slice right here. We go way back, preschool. Nas is secretly a pic on Instagram. You all know him.
I killed the father.
He's the guy who pissed in a sink.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the anniversary today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So Wiccans, am I right?
Yeah, am I right?
Wiccans.
Do you want to explain what a Wiccan is?
A Wiccan
I
is someone who
don't think
does
anyone knows what
magic
that
and
is.
they worship the religion paganism, where they believe
what
they're
is
a witch.
pagan?
Can you do a spell for us?
Yeah, can you give us an example of a
It's
Wiccan?
someone who casts protection circles in their house because they're scared of curses.
Put a curse on me.
Unfortunately, it has to be midnight for me to do a curse according to the rules of Wiccanism.
Oh yeah, by the way, big time Tommie will be here any second.
Yeah, so look forward to that, ladies and gentlemen.
Also,
He's coming in a little bit late, but
let me just say, the other night, Ralph tried to, or Kek.it. He tried to curse me the other night with his Wiccan magic, but it was 3 in the morning, so it failed.
yeah,
So instead,
the great spell of blue balls.
Instead, he proceeded to piss in a water bottle because he was crestfallen.
Yeah. Well, I was scared if I went upstairs, my parents would wake up because it was very late. So I pissed in the bottle.
Oh yeah, the time your dad yelled at you, Garfield came into your room.
Yeah,
Ralph, get off this
any
cell phone.
Get off.
Also, one last thing, guys. We're just gonna call him Ralph the entire time.
I'm gonna cut out my name. You guys just said my full name many times. I'll just cut it out, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
no,
just keep your name in it. It's fine. It's fine.
just put a big fucking bleep in, like.
No, I'm just gonna remove the audio. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bro,
Okay.
minion.
Wait,
Right?
so is it gonna be like, oh, this is our buddy?
Yeah.
No, it's stupid. At least.
Just keep it in. Just keep it in.
Okay,
At least
fine.
censor it with Hannah
Ralph, I'll say mine. Gonna hack me now, right?
Too yellow.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. The bomb's almost here. It's almost here.
Big time
Tommie's
Tommy
almost
will be
Big
here
time
any second.
Tommy.
The building.
Big time Tommy.
Big time Tommy.
We want Tommy. We want
Tommy. We want Tommy.
Where is he?
He's gonna be here in like 2 minutes.
2
Oh,
minutes.
God.
2 minutes. All right.
We gotta hold shit for 2 minutes until the bomb drops. We need a plan.
What should we do?
Nas.
How about
Nas, wait, no, Nas, tell the Danimals story from when you were in elementary school.
That's a good one. So I was in preschool actually, and I was eating a Danimals Crush class.
Nate, relax. Your volume's so loud.
Shit. He's here.
No, I'm
Tommy!
sorry.
Hey, Tommy!
Big time Tommy. Big
Tommy.
time Tommy.
Oh, he left.
Ralph,
He left.
Tommy, wait, where'd you go, man?
So like I was
First
saying,
time he's using
Danimals
Discord.
Crush Cup, right? And the teacher said, "Hey, you need to eat this with a spoon before you make a mess." And I said, "It's a Danimals Crush Cup. You eat it like this." And she said, "Oh shit, Big Time Tommy!"
Hey, Instagram, how you doing? Big time Tommy.
Oh my God, it's him!
How you doing, Big Time
Big
Tommy?
time Tommy.
Big Time Tommy.
I was having some technical difficulties. Big time Tommy. What's your thought of the day? Nate likes man ass.
Big time Tommy. Tommy, how's your Cadillac doing?
It's amazing. I clean it every day of the week.
Big time Tommy, is that your mom in the background?
That's not my mom.
Is that your wife, Big Time Tommy?
I don't have a wife.
Who's the mysterious woman in your house, Tombo?
I live alone.
It's your lover.
Are you, Tommy? Are you haunted?
I'm horny.
Is it
It's
Big
his
Time
lover.
Tommy? Is it a solicitor? Is it a Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Tommy,
I've been on eHarmony for about 7 years now, and I still have not found the one.
Tinder. That's what works for me.
Microsoft Word, is that what you just said?
No.
Who's breathing really loud?
It's Tommy.
I'm obese, I'm sorry.
So,
Big Time Tommy, do you have to hit your inhaler real quick? Are you okay?
Yes,
Alright,
give me
Big
one
Time Tommy,
moment,
Big Time
fellas.
Tommy, I got a question for you.
He has to hit his inhaler. Hold on.
Oh. You guys got
Big Time
cigars?
Tommy, Big Time Tommy. Are you an ass or a titty man?
Oh, good one.
He's a
I do
Cadillac
like
man.
ass, fat ass, like me. Only the fattest of asses can roll with me.
Hey, yo, Tommy, you like fat man ass?
I don't like man ass, but I know Nate does. Fuck you, Nate.
Big Time Tommy, why do you have it? Why do you have like an internal hate for me? What did I do to you?
You don't keep it old school, fool.
Well, you keep it new school.
you ever heard of freestyle? Do you know how to freestyle, Nate?
I currently don't have much skill in freestyling. I'm sorry.
And you wonder why Tom you.
Tommy, show him how it's done.
Can you freestyle,
Hey,
Funky?
all right, it's Tommy. My name is Tommy, and I am giving it old school. Here we go. So they're finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap. It's time for you to keep it old school. BT, Big Time. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. I'm finally here to show you my Cadillac. My thought of the day is keeping it real. And I know.
You
What
know
do you
what?
know? What do you know?
No.
What do you
What do you
know,
know,
Big Time
Tommy?
Tommy!
Tommy, what do you
What do you know, Tommy?
He needs his emergency cigar. We need to roll him a fucking.
Tommy!
That stinky
Fill the room with tobacco
Sorry,
smoke.
fellas. I died.
No!
What did you see in heaven, Tommy?
It was glorious. There were Cadillacs and cigars everywhere.
Tommy,
wish I could go back.
I need to ask you, how did you come up with the username Monkey for Discord? It's pretty crafty.
Well, you see, if I did Big Time Tommy as my Discord, everyone would always be over my dick asking, hey, send me a friend request, Big Time Tommy. But I say, no.
Makes sense.
Can you
And
send me a
Luigi's
friend
my
request?
picture because I'm Italian.
Hey, Big Time Tommy, can I send you a friend request?
Can we all?
No!
friend you?
No! I hate you, Nate. No!
No!
Tommy, what about me?
What?
What about me? Can I send you a friend request?
Yes, Nass, since you are the creator of N-word penguins, I want a friend request.
Oh, that's Tommy.
Would you let Ralph?
Alright, I'm gonna
friend
go take a
request
piss
you,
on the
Big Time
mic.
Tommy?
No.
You mute yourself.
Not on the first episode.
This is the first episode.
Big Time Tommy can't hear your trickle. He's too innocent.
I
Tommy,
must hear the trickle. It's the only thing I have left in this world.
What about Cadillacs? What about Cadillacs and cigars?
They're
What
losing
about
their
keeping it
magic.
real, Tommy?
Yeah.
What about keeping it real, Tommy? Old school.
I do keep real, keep it real every day for the kids out there. I tell them exams are almost over. Make it through. Who is moaning right now? Let me show you how it's done. Oh.
Moan again. Do it again, right?
Oh.
Thank
Tommy,
you.
you're really
Tommy.
fucking hot.
I know.
Oh fuck. Oh yo, Nas, finish your the animals cracker story.
Tommy, would you like to hear about nasty?
I didn't get the juicy plot, Nas. Finish it
Okay.
up.
I would love to hear about it.
So she told me to eat the shit with a spoon, and so you know what? I was so angry that she was making me eat my crush cup with a spoon that when we all went out to recess and no one was in the room, I stood on her desk and I pissed all over her keyboard. I just sat and ate my cup without a spoon in her chair with piss trickling down onto the floor, and then I went to recess.
Oh,
That's my story. What'd you think of it?
fuck.
What happened afterwards?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nas didn't get punishment. He
Oh,
was
I
too
never
slick.
saw that. They never saw it was me.
Who the fuck did they think that there was like Danimals yogurt and piss on the teacher's fucking
Oh
desk?
shit. Yo, have I ever told the story about David the Dukier?
No.
No.
Oh my
Who the fuck's David the Duke here?
He's terrifying. Oh my. All right, back in elementary school. It was a good time. I liked elementary school. They gave us juice boxes. That was good stuff. There was a kid called David. David was a real badass. He skipped class all the time. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one day he goes to the toilet. He goes to the washroom, and he got detention. So he's very angry. And I go to the washroom. I didn't see all of it. I go to the washroom, and he's squatting on the ground. He shits on the ground, and I'm looking at him. I'm staring at him. He throws it on the ceiling and starts screaming. And I see the janitor. And I had to go to the. I'm looking. I'm looking at him. I'm like, okay.
Daniel's
okay.
a mental defective.
It's interesting. And then I look up at the ceiling and I see it drip down and flop on the ground. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, what's about to happen? He runs outside covered in like shit. This was grade 3. I think he had a mental disorder or something. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, I feel bad for the janitor. Imagine having to fucking climb up some ladders and clean shit off the ceiling. Jesus.
My dream.
Shit, like
Big time Tommy, have you ever had to clean shit out of someone's ceiling before?
Yes, it was my ceiling and my shit.
How'd you get the shit up there, Tommy?
Classified.
Was there like a pulley system?
No, my toilet malfunctioned and it turned on me because it was an advanced piece of technology.
What did it do, Tommy? What did the toilet do to you?
It tried killing me.
How'd you slay it?
I sat on it.
Wouldn't that invite its maw to kill you?
If a 600-pound man sat on you, I'm pretty sure you'd fucking die too.
No. What?
Hey Tommy, how far along are you?
What?
How far along? When are you due?
6 months pregnant. No.
Tommy.
It is me, Big Time Tommie's younger brother. 6 months pregnant.
Tommy, how much?
Little Time Tommy, how are you?
Me, Little Time Tommy.
Little brother, where have you been all these years?
I've been in your attic.
It's me, Big
Cock
Tom.
locked me in his basement.
Why are you a centimeter tall?
Your father.
It is me. Oh fuck, that voice is hard to do.
Son.
It is me, Little Time Tommy.
What? That's not my brother.
Gonna whoop your ass.
Mrs. Obama.
Is that medium-sized, Tommy?
Mrs. Obama, get down.
You've heard of Big Time Tommy.
Do you still get messages, Nas, like in your DM saying, "Where's Edward Peg with 3? Where is it?"
2 weeks ago, walked up to me. Someone DM'd me. and they said to me, you know what they said? They said, "Mr. Nasbama, will you help me stop racism?"
What did you say? Did you
Oh.
see? Did you say something along the lines of Big Chungus, wholesome Keanu Reeves?
I responded with a voice message of me crying, and I blocked them.
Okay. I
You
know I'm
know-
probably gonna get killed for this, but why is Keanu Reeves so fucking popular?
Because he's
Listen,
in
it's not.
Fortnite.
It's really simple. It's 1 Fortnite, 2 John Wick, and then 3
Yeah, like
E3.
he hops on the Microsoft stage and he's basically a puppet. Like me, like video game, buy video game.
Ooh,
He-
me
he-
like Tracer and Smash Bros. Funky.
Keanu Reeves.
Tracer
Not
and
sound
The only,
like this.
the only reason why Keanu Reeves was even famous in the first place is because of
Okay,
the
okay,
Matrix.
but like The
and,
Matrix is a good movie. The
I
Matrix
didn't
is
even
a
think
good
he was
movie.
actually in the Matrix when I said
It's a good
told
movie.
Funky that. I was just like joking around. I
Yeah,
thought it was a
that's
different
what
guy.
that's what started his fame, and then he got the John Wick series, and then that was basically all of his movies. he's
What are your
known
thoughts
for.
about Tracer and Smash Brothers?
Yes,
I want
please.
Tracer and Smash Hey, Brothers. Funky. You know how I keep it old school? I think they should put Tracer and Smash.
Tommy, why? Tommy, do you know the implications of having Tracer and Smash though?
Oh, that's a big word there, Nate.
Yeah,
You
Tommy.
gotta break it down for me. I don't understand implications.
It means that you know what
Yeah,
consequences mean, right?
can you break it down in a rap first though? Like or no, like keep it 90s, like a
Keep it
Wendy's
old
training
school.
video.
Nate,
Yeah, like
Tracer.
Hold on.
Essay.
I'll give you a rap beat. I'll give you a rap beat, even though there's a delay on the Discord.
Hold on. I gotta go get a rap beat.
Oh my god.
Am I rapping?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know what? Big time Tommy, rap for us. Off beat.
All right. Tracer should be in Smash because I'm piss off Funky and make me laugh. If they put Tracer in Smash, then I'll be keeping it old school. Take it east. Word.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
Wait,
Hey,
sucker.
hey,
please,
listen,
sucker.
listen,
Big
I wrote-
Time Tommy. Big
Tommy.
Time Tommy.
Who's
Can you give me
sucker?
Big Time Tommy? Can you give me your
Look at
best?
these nuts, Tommy.
Give me your best
What?
joke. Give me your best.
Talk to Tommy that way.
Give me your best. Give me your best Hulk Hogan. Give me your best Hulk Hogan. Big
I
Time
can
Tommy.
only do Tommy because that's who I am. Take it easy.
Tommy, can you
Funky.
try to?
Give me your best yo mama joke.
Alright. Yo, mama so stinky. She smelled like Big Tommy's armpit.
Oh, nice one, Funky.
Get burned.
Cause you sniff my armpits all the time.
Yo mama's so rich. She bought Big Time Tommy's Cadillac.
Fucking Mario hasn't talked in like 3 hours.
I don't have anything to
That's
fucking
his
talk
first
about.
line.
I can't talk over all of you loud.
Yo, mama,
I can't
so
even have earrings on my
poor.
microphone.
I could do a Brody impression.
Yo, mama, so poor. She had to live in Big Time Tommy's Cadillac.
Oh, yo,
He has
Mario.
4 of them. Why would he live in one?
Yo mama so poor. She couldn't even afford Big Time Tommy's cigars.
Your mom's so fat. Not even Big Time Tommy's Cadillac could run her over.
Yo mama so fat. She's bigger than Big Time Tommy.
Oh, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Big Time
means
Tommy, I
you're
thought you were
bigger
2-dimensional.
appeal.
Yo,
than I do.
yo mama's so ugly. When Big Time Tommy saw her, he couldn't take it easy.
Couldn't keep it real.
Yo mama so ugly. When Big Time Tommy saw her, he couldn't keep it old school.
God.
That was a good one.
Hey Tommy. Hey Tommy.
What?
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Ralph.
You go to hell.
Don't anger Big. It's not wise
No,
to
no,
anger
no,
Big
no.
Time Tommy.
You don't understand. I'm wicked. I can say anything I want.
Big time Tommy, I have a question for you.
Yes, nephew.
Listen. Are you a Wiccan witch, Tommy?
Tommy?
Tommy, are you a Wiccan witch?
Yes.
Tommy, are you laughing?
It would not be wise to anger me.
Tommy, do you have a protection circle? Could you make one out of your gold accessories?
How many elemental crystals do you have for casting spells?
Please make
About 27.
Of what kind? What color? What element?
Red, blue, green, 5.
Aqua. Hey, big time Tommy.
Yes. My
Can
son.
you do a Captain Lou Albano impression?
Hey, paisanos! It's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
Actually, no, you did it wrong. If you want to do an impression of me, you just gotta say nothing.
Yeah, B-Dub. Yeah, you know what? Me and
Penis dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big time Tommy, that wasn't very old school of you.
I'm just
Alright.
playing Captain Lou Albino.
You're on thin fucking cigars right now.
Cigars are never
What? Did you just call?
always extra thick.
Did you call the dog albino? That's so
No.
mean, dude.
Listen, Tommy, your Cadillac. It's raining outside, and your Cadillac is about a fucking hydroplane.
No, you're lying, Ness.
You're lying.
I hope none of them are convertibles because it's a hurricane out there.
I gotta go save my Cadillac.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Go get
I
it.
can't run.
You could walk in the rain, Tommy. Keep it old school.
I'll roll.
Then drive to the Cadillacs.
drive
With your Cadillac.
yeah, with your other one.
Amazing idea.
Drive your Cadillac out of the rain.
Yes, I'm very strong.
What does this have to do with saving your Cadillac?
If I can get it inside my house through my front door, it'll stay dry.
And we're back from our commercial break. Now, Tommy, tell us about again.
So there I was in Vietnam, behind a bush. The Viet Congs were in the trees. I could hear them. They dropped down and say, "Wooga booga boo." And I said, "Get down, fellas, get down." The Viet Congs. And then there he was, the master Viet Cong, Donkey Kong. And I said, "My old nemesis, Donkey Kong." And he said, and I said, "You did what to my mother?" And I said, "Donkey Kong, let's settle this like men." And we battled out in the rain.
Hey, Big
I
Time
was
Tommy.
shot.
Big Time Tommy. Like, how
So emotional,
not
Tommy.
old school were the Viet Cong keeping? Because you had to hate
They were keeping it new school.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're willing to hate them, they really can't be keeping it old school.
Hey, Big Time Tommy. Hey, Big Time Tommy.
Yeah.
Tell us the story of how you got your Cadillac.
I was only 9 years old. It was Christmas morning. And there under the tree was a giant Cadillac wrapped up with a little bow on top.
You got the Cadillac, Tommy.
And I said, "Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. I can now drive it." And I drove it legally.
When you were 9 years old.
Yes.
Did you drive it into Donkey?
I ran over Donkey Kong, yes.
Wait, so you were younger than 9 when you were fighting the Viet Cong?
Yes.
That's
How old
impressive.
were you?
He's
How
been,
old
you're,
are you?
how old are you now? Because you've been keeping it old school for so long.
I was the same age as Baby Quan.
How do you know Baby Quan, Tommy?
I met him
Whoa.
How was he? I've never
at
met
the
him in real
dank
life.
meme convention.
How was he? How was he as a person?
He's an ass. He killed a flying gorilla. I don't know what that means, but he killed it.
That's so upsetting.
I just imagine Grande having a mental break. He sees flying gorilla. No, not my favorite meme.
Hey guys, it's me, Baby Quan.
Hey guys, it's me, Nass.
Is Big Time Tommy in the building? I need to kick his ass.
Oh, baby corn, you son of a bitch. You can't take me.
I'm gonna shit on your Cadillac, Big Time Kitty.
I'm gonna step on you, you fucking ass.
Oh.
Mario, do you want to read?
Yeah.
Do you want to read us some Goku X Broly fan fiction?
No, this is a Big
All
Time
right.
Tommy interview. We are interviewing Big Time Tommy.
No.
Baby
Let
corn's
us-
here too. It's like a monstrous moment. You guys have to wait
It's
on
like Super
Mario,
Smash
look up
Bros.
some
All right, I will
fuck,
look up.
fan fiction.
I'll look up Goku X Broly right now and read it.
All right,
I have a fan fiction.
I'm
All right,
really
Baby
excited.
Quan. Listen, Baby Quan, Big Time Tommy, you guys need to reconcile right now. You guys have a lot of hateful energy, and it's
Big-
not helping.
Big Time Tommy's muted right now. I think he's busy like keeping it real.
Masturbating.
I service
Yeah,
them.
big time mommy's
Okay,
grandma.
wait, fellas.
It's
fellas.
me, Big Time
Big Time
Tommy's
Tommy,
grandma.
did your mom walk in again and you had to mute yourself so you wouldn't get embarrassed that she's talking
I
about?
muted them.
I don't live with
Oh.
my mom.
Fuck.
Was it your ghost again?
Oh my god!
Oh,
my
boy.
God!
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, all right. Wait, listen to this. So there's a Dragon Ball Z fan fiction called.
Hey, Tommy,
No,
chill,
listen,
Tommy,
listen.
Tommy,
Tommy,
Tommy, control
Take-
your breathing.
Take a step back from the mic, Tommy.
Tommy, shut up. Tommy, shut up.
There's a Dragon Ball Z fan fiction named Mating Season, and the icon for it has pregnant Goku.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is it the
Tommy,
picture of pregnant?
Tommy,
Wait,
you're
is
an
it the one
inhaler.
picture of pregnant Goku in his bed,
Uh,
just chilling?
let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Tommy's gone.
All right. Read it.
I
read
moved
it.
them to general.
It was
Tommy.
springtime on planet Vegeta. All around Saiyans were swooning over other Saiyans, and most were mating in the most random of places. A
Yeah,
tall,
but when any character talks, Mario, you gotta go into Broly
Yeah, cool.
immediately.
So all of them are Broly.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Okay.
including
All
Goku.
right.
Broly with the African Goku.
Okay, let's go. A tall, bearded Saiyan tugs another away from everyone else around them. He takes the younger Saiyan and pushes him up against the wall of a building. The younger Saiyan leans up and kisses the older Saiyan passionately, giggling softly at the feeling of the beard on his cleanly shaven face. The older Saiyan tugged gently at a spike of hair sticking out from all sides of the younger one's hair. The younger Saiyan stopped kissing the older one and let out a low but audible growl from his throat. No. Do not growl at me at low class. Do not growl at me, low class. The younger Saiyan nodded and flicked his tail around the older one's legs. He admired the older man's body, even if he was still fully dressed. You could see every indent of the muscles of his body, and that made the younger Saiyan blush. The older Saiyan quickly removed his armor, as well as the younger ones. Apparently, they were both equally in a rush to do this. The older Saiyan leaned down and kissed the younger one's neck, his beard tickling down his neck the entire time. Please stop teasing me! The younger one whined. I need it! The younger one rubbed his legs together impatiently.
Vincent,
and
I
flicked
think
his
you're
tail
doing Big
around.
Time Tommy on accident.
No, it's fine. Keep going.
The older smirked at the young low classes begged for sex. But teasing is half the fun! The older reached down the younger one's pants, and the young one flinched and squeezed his eyes shut. The gloved hand began caressing the becoming erect member, making the older man smile and chuckle. You're already getting hard? So... No, you're already getting hard, so feel free to explain to me why I should stop. I really need it. I haven't had a mating with a real person yet. Oh, the older man chimed in. You're a first-timer? Yeah, my birthday was yesterday.
Big Time Tommy is in the general chat alone.
Why is he there?
Do you
Why'd they leave me?
I
I'm
moved,
gonna go
smoke my
But why is he not joining back?
I moved him there,
Tommy?
going
Yeah.
back.
He is.
Put him back. Put him
let's
back,
Go.
Goku.
Go
He's
back.
safe.
Go back to reading.
The younger Saiyan blushed at the fact that this man had probably made it so many times before. Well, don't worry. I'll be gentle with you. I was once young as well. Now, go older Saiyan quickly
shot
got
him.
rid of the pants of
He's
the younger
bleeding.
one and tossed them aside. The younger Saiyan blushed furiously and closed his legs. Suddenly feeling self-conscious, he even slid his tail over his erect member and looked at the ground. The older Saiyan chuckled. "There's nothing to be scared of or embarrassed about!" He opened the younger one's legs.
This is really hot. It's getting spicy.
It's the same for me too! The older man took off his own pants and let them drop to the ground. The younger Saiyan looked up and tried to see the older man's face. It was becoming dark, meaning the day for mating was almost done. Even though he had seen the older man's face before, he could not remember it at all. He had a beard and a scowling look to his face. That was all he could remember. "Hey! I asked you a question!" The younger Saiyan jumped at the deep voice of the older man. "What's your name?" My name? It's Kakarot!
Kakarot! Kakarot!
Kakarot!
Kakarot!
Hearing his name come off, the older man's tongue was like heaven. The younger Saiyan purred at the sound of someone saying his name so softly to him. Around his house, his father and brother were constantly yelling his name. He was almost a pushover in the house sometimes, if not for the fact he was almost stronger than his own father and much stronger than his brother. Kakarot flicked his tail excitedly and wrapped his arms around the older one's neck. "Will you please fuck me now?" The older man was caught off guard by the young one's language and chuckled. Since you asked so nicely," he pushed Kakarot's legs up his sides and touched a finger to the tip of Kakarot's entrance. "So, you were able to what?" Kakarot's heart raced. Was something wrong? Was there a problem? Would he not be able to have sex? Never know what it was like? Panic struck through him and he breathed a bit heavier. "Well, your entrance is soaked. Only those able to birth experience like this. Is that bad?" Kakarot heard a low chuckled. "No, it's not. But if you do get pregnant..."
No! I thought it was hemorrhoid!
I felt the tip of the older man's cock start to bury itself inside him. "Do give me a call!" Kakarot gripped at the wall behind him and took in a deep, sharp breath. A low moan escaped his lips as he felt the entire member began pushing itself in and pulling out. Kakarot wrapped his arms around the older man for leverage and moaned with pleasure. Being new at this, he had never experienced such an amazing feeling. His brother and father had never explained to him exactly what this would feel like. He found himself digging in his fingernails into the back of the man's shoulder. He could feel the older man tense up as he began to pound into him harder. The older man began pounding in harder and harder until the young man in front of him reached his climax, and he spilled out inside of Kakarot. Both calmed down as the older man pulled out of him. Both of them laid down on the ground and could hear their own hearts beating in each other's
for the
ears.
Broly part.
We'll
wait for the Broly talk.
And the heavy breathing of each other. Kakarot blushed and turned to give the other a kiss when he heard his name be called. The older man sprung to his feet and got dressed quickly. "Hey, where are you heading? I'm not supposed to be out here. Can I at least get your name?" The older man rushed out of the alleyway of the two buildings and turned and smiled towards the younger man. The brightness of the moon showed his very red face. "Oh my god, I fucked Kakarot!" Kakarot spun around and looked at his brother and father. "Raditz! Bardock! I mean, Dad!" Kakarot scrambled to his feet. "We've been looking all over for you. We all decided to meet up by the time the moon began to rise where, hey, look at that, son!" Bardock interrupted Raditz. "He's got cum dripping down his leg."
Is my volume?
No, your volume's
Okay.
fine.
It's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
shit! Now we're in a new chapter. I think it just started a new page. Here we go. This is after his parents found out about him fucking the old man.
Oh god.
The walk home was a long and embarrassing one. Kakarot had been laughed at and teased by his older brother over the mating that had just occurred. Bardock put an end to it with a smack upside the head. "As much as I want to believe you, Kakarot, there's no possible way the king would have fucked a low class like you or me. Unless he was desperate." Another sound of skin hitting skin rang in Kakarot's ears, but he didn't look at them. "I didn't know it was him. He turned and I saw his face, and I'm shocked as you are. Trust me." Kakarot ran the rest of the way to his house to avoid any more comments from his older brother. When Kakarot arrived at the house, he locked at the front door behind him and ran up the stairs and locked himself in his room. "Damn those two! They didn't warn me royals wandered around out there too. What if it had been the prince?" Kakarot cupped his hands over his face. "I've already had a run-in with them when Raditz tried mating to him." a few years back when Kakarot was still young and unable to leave the house during mating day,
Raditz
Raditz and
Funky.
Bardock had
Funky.
both set out.
Funky, could
Yeah.
you chill? What are you doing?
I'm making a sandwich.
Stop.
Why are you making a sandwich?
I'm
You
moving.
fat fuck!
We're trying to listen!
I'm trying to
Shut up.
listen to the
This-
sexy fan fiction, Funky, you
Li-
stupid
listen.
asshole.
Listen to how I got birthed onto this earth! Anyways, where was I? Alright, here we go.
God.
A few years back, when Kakarot was still young and unable to leave the house during mating day, Raditz and Bardock had both set out, saying maybe this one would be the lucky one they'd bring home. Kakarot had stayed home washing dishes. They had a lot. When he heard the door open, he looked out to see Raditz holding the prince slung over his shoulder. Hey, Kakarot, I found the fresh one. This is his first time. Prince had growled and struggled to get. This is Vegeta. Oh fuck. The prince had growled and struggled to get away. Even glared at Kakarot with a look of "Help me or die." After a few glares and Raditz pinning Vegeta to the wall, Kakarot was finally able to step in. Raditz, you're drunk! Kakarot had remembered his dad leaving a few open drinks out before leaving, and Raditz finishing him off. You might not know it, but you're going to fuck the prince. I suggest letting him go. Kakarot helped Vegeta be free of Raditz's grasp. Hey, what the fuck? Raditz, go find yourself a nice female. Kakarot pushed Raditz out the door and began working on the dishes again. Kakarot chuckled at the memory. They never did find that special one. Vegeta's been the only one they've brought home since that day. Kakarot leaned his head back and closed his eyes. Exhausted, he yawned and let the sleep take control. How fucking long is this?
Someone must have
Kakarot,
been really
this-
passionate
this-
about Brawly and
thi-
Goku having sex.
This writing is way too good. It's not even good. It's just overly
acceptable.
specific.
I don't know.
It's overly descriptive. I don't like it. It's
I
scary.
feel- I
That's
feel
what a
like-
fan fiction is, you dumbass.
Now listen, I feel like this is starting to get boring. I don't know when Broly's ever gonna get into, but this is so long.
Just
So I just do another one.
Find the Brawly part.
Just find the Broly chapter and then just start screaming
Yeah.
cat.
But wait, I don't even know
Come
if
on.
there is a Broly part. All right,
I
how
think
about
an
this?
owl.
Alright, we should probably finish it off now.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up now. It's been
I'm
eventful.
craving a cigar. I gotta leave.
All right, I'm gonna end it off right now. Anyways, so this has been Skank City Podcast. You now see what is wrong with this generation. We are the select few people who are by far the most
Better than everyone
acid-
else.
ridden with acid-filled thoughts. Anyways, I hope you
Have done
enjoyed it.
heroin.
Wait, hold up. I gotta get my thought of the day.
What's your thought of the day, big time Tommy?
Well, fellas, my thought of the day is I don't have one.
Oh,
What-
okay.
Goodbye,
Tommy,
everyone.
you-
This has
you
been
gotta
Skank
have a-
City
you have a-
Podcast.
No,
My
that's
thought of
Okay,
the
okay,
day.
okay.
it's to keep it
Okay,
old
okay.
school.
The hero from Smash Bros. is RNG based and gay, and only gay people play him.
Like you, Nate. I hate you.
I don't even have
He's banned
ultimate.
from Kazooie.
I don't have ultimate. Tommy.
He does. He's lying.
I don't have ultimate, Tommy.
Yeah, you
Whatever,
do.
Nate. I can smell a liar.
I have brawl. That's it. I'm a poor
Everyone,
boy with a poor
Take it
family.
easy.
You do not. Hey,
The
Nate,
end.
Nate, it is not wise to anger a big-time Cadillac owner.
Big time weekend.
Big time.
Oh.
It's not wise to anger a Wiccan.
A big time Wiccan.
Big
All
time.
right, well,
Oh no, he broke character. He broke character.
Well, the end.
Well,
goodbye. This has been Skank City Podcast, and I hope you won't tune in for next time. Fuck you.
Take it easy.